Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And tonight we have some special viewer battles. This is a best 2 out of 3 against RaiJolt, a longtime viewer of the channel. We've done a lot of Mega Man Maker stuff together. Also, you can see I added a couple new Pokemon to the team. And my idea, well, it's not going to work out so well. So this isn't technically a ranked battle, but we're still following the ranked rules of you get the 3 Pokemon, a singles battle. This is actually RaiJolt's doubles team. So we'll see how this goes. So my main idea here was to use Prankster Whimsicott to give priority to Trick Room and set up Trick Room on the first turn. And then Whimsicott gets hit with an attack, eject button activates, and Whimsicott switches out, or it just dies from the attack. Either one would be okay with me. And then I bring in one of my Trick Room abusers, like we've got Golisopod on here now, or Hatterene, or Ferrothorn, and we've got Trick Room up, and they're at full health, they're good to go. That was the idea. The other idea is, I set up Trick Room with Whimsicott, and you'll see it also knows Encore and U-Turn. That would be in case my opponent decides to not go for a damaging move. We will then lock them into that move while we U-turn into one of our Trick Room users. And you can see RaiJolt took a long time there picking his Pokemon. My new members must be throwing him off. That's okay, they're going to throw me off more. The Golisopod, it really wants a Life Orb, but Hatterene really wants a Life Orb too, so it's going to get an Expert Belt. And the moveset I gave to it, it's entirely designed with Trick Room in mind, because normally you'd give Golisopod like a bunch of priority attacks. Well, this one has Throat Chop and Close Combat and Liquidation. Okay, so we're going to try to set up our Trick Room. And his Moonblast goes first. And I'm like, what gives? My eject button activates, but my Trick Room did not. So past gameplay me is like, oh crap, now what do I do? Because this is not what I wanted. So what's actually going on here is that Trick Room, unbeknownst to me at this point, has like a -7 priority. So even adding +1 priority with Prankster, you end up not getting... You end up still going last. So yeah, with eject button activating, we don't have our Trick Room set up. My whole idea with these 2 Pokemon has just completely gone down the drain. I switch Whimsicott back in, it's just gonna die. Then again, I don't know what it's actually going to do. So we'll bring in our Hatterene. Now the other thing I don't like about this is RaiJolt has seen all 3 of the Pokemon that we brought to this dance, and we're still on his first Pokemon. Well, we'll just set up Trick Room this way. He sets up a Tailwind, we'll completely invalidate it with our own Trick Room. Alright, and now I'm kind of debating between Max Mindstorm or Max Flare. Because I don't know, maybe I want to set the Sun if he brought Excadrill. But either way, we're going to maximize our potential. We'll do the Max Mindstorm, set the Psychic Terrain, boost our future Psychic attacks. And yeah, you can't... Okay, so my idea didn't work, his idea didn't work there. Yeah, Magic Bounce says you cannot Leech Seed me. So we both kind of made our mistakes in this game. Alright, what else does he have? He's got Excadrill. Ah, I knew I should have used Max Flare and set the sun. Oh well. And RaiJolt is going to be Dynamaxing here. Now, RaiJolt is a combination of Raichu and Jolteon, so naturally he uses neither of those Pokemon on his team. Typical. This is Max Flare. It does not kill him, unfortunately. It might have if we had the sun up. Max Steel Spike, this is definitely going to kill me. And that gives him a defense boost. Another thing I thought of, he might also have Assault Vest to be able to withstand that attack. He's also Dynamax too. His Tailwind petered out. We're gonna go for close combat because Liquidation in the rain just doesn't seem like a great idea. So yeah, this Golisopod meant to just come in while Trick Room is set up and just go to town here. Okay, so that's Excadrill down. He's only got one more left, but we have kind of a useless Whimsicott. Toxtricity. I don't think I want to fight this thing. But we still have a turn of Trick Room. And Toxtricity likes to use a lot of sound-based moves, which I believe Throat Chop will stop. But RaiJolt, pretty smart here, goes for the Protect to wait out my last turn of Trick Room. And I'm like, uh-oh. I don't want to do this. So we're going to swap over to Whimsicott. I don't know if... Will Throat Chop stop Overdrive? I don't know. And this is coming from, you know, post-commentary me, still not knowing. Which means we're not going to get to test this interaction in this battle. Well, yeah, it must, because that Throat Spray just activated. He used a sound-based move. Throat Chop would have been awesome here. Instead, we'll go for the priority move, First Impression. It's not very effective. We don't have anything else. Wow, he protects again. It's like he knows what this Golisopod does. Yeah, there goes the sunlight. Yay, my Liquidation can maybe do something. Or we just die horribly. So yeah, sometimes we have ideas and they don't work out too well. That's okay. Well, at least I didn't take this team on ranked first and lose because of a idea that just doesn't work like that. Alright, but we are doing best 2 out of 3, but that means I have to stick with the same team. So basically, I have a 4 Pokemon team to choose from now. Because I'm not going to use the useless Whimsicott and Golisopod. There's no real reason for that. We're going to stick with the Gym Leader theme. I like that theme. That theme and Marnie's theme are like my 2 favorite themes to listen to. So you might be hearing those a lot. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. Alright, just waiting for RaiJolt to get ready. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but this is his doubles team, which is why there's Whimsicott and why there's so much protect shenanigans going around all over the place. But right now I am down 0-1. So let's see if we can make somewhat of a comeback here, as everyone checks the video time and they're like, Late Night Mega, it looks like this video is going to go to 3 battles. Well, you'll have to wait and see. Who knows, maybe we get into a big stall war. I don't know how we're going to do it with these Pokemon and these spreads, but whatever. Okay, so let me look at his team again. He's got a Haxorus and a Dragapult. And we're going to bring... Do I want Rotom? I think I want Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn will stop his Toxtricity. It would be really bad against the Centiskorch. Other than that, I think I like Ferrothorn. So we're going to go Dragapult, Ferrothorn, Hatterene. Because Hatterene would be good against his dragons. As long as I can get Trick Room in and set up. We'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. And just have Hatterene set up our Trick Room. Alright, round 2. Fight! And he's going to lead off with Toxtricity. That's okay. And his Excadrill also gives my team problems. I wish I had Haxorus right now. But we don't, so we'll just have to make do. We'll U-turn our way out of here. And right into Ferrothorn, who resists or is immune to basically anything this Toxtricity is going to try to do to me. Yeah, I didn't do much. We also have the nice Assault Vest as well. I don't have a ton of things I can do to him, though. Let's just go for a Gyro Ball. We'll Gyro Ball something. Yeah, he's thinking about this. He knows he can't stay in. Remember, this is an Assault-vested Ferrothorn? Centiskorch. Oh, he brought the Centiskorch. How do I deal with this thing? That still did quite a bit of damage. We can't stay in here. We're not gonna pretend. We're gonna go into Dragapult again. I'm also willing to bet he didn't bring the Whimsicott as his third Pokemon. So I think it's time to fire off some Dragon Darts and see what he goes for. Because if he stays in with Centiskorch, it'll die. The Toxtricity... Well, we can definitely kill that. If he tries to switch into Toxtricity... that's fine. We actually have a doubles battle after this as well. I used my team with the Haxorus and Darmanitan, and I didn't record that battle, but it was actually pretty close. The real tipping point in that battle was when my Hatterene survived with 7 HP, and I wasn't expecting it to live another turn. Now, he does have the Excadrill. We'll get some damage on it. That one was a critical hit. we got some nice damage on the thing. Now I'm debating, do I want to maximize my potential? I do not. If I had Flamethrower on this thing, I probably would. We're going to go back into Ferrothorn here. I don't know what this Excadrill can do to my Ferrothorn. Oh, he can maximize his potential. That is something he can do. We gotta get Trick Room set up. I don't know how we're gonna do it though. Steel Spikes. That didn't do much damage, but it's gonna give him a defense boost. Alright, we're gonna go for Knockoff here. And, oh, he has he has a fighting move on this thing. We still take that hit like a champ, but the issue here is he's boosting his attack now. Ah, it is an Assault-Vested Excadrill. Alright, he's probably going to go for another Max Knuckle. And fortunately we have a Dragapult here that is immune to fighting attacks. Yeah, and we waited out his Dynamax. Now, Smogon has banned all forms of Dynamaxing in their idea of their little world of competitive meta. I just take a brief look here at what all my opponent has. See what I want to do. And actually, I'm going to Dynamax with my Dragapult. And I disagree with the Dynamax ban. I think it's fine. I mean, you just saw us stall out our opponent's Dynamax. It can be done. And all Pokemon can actually Dynamax, so it's not like... Yeah, I disagree with that. That's all I'm going to say in this video. I'm not going to turn this into a Smogon rant. Max Phantasm, getting the job done. In spite of his defense boost. Alright, now it's your turn to face my Dragapult here. This is Toxtricity, you're not going to be faster than me. So if he was going to try to stall out, he'd go for... Yeah, he's going for the Protect. I don't remember if he went for the Protect or not here. And max moves still get through Protect. I believe like I believe it's 25% of the damage still gets through. So yeah, you still get something, and you still get the bonus triggers here. Max Guard, however, will completely protect against Dynamax attacks. And will likewise stop their secondary effects. And we have a Scent to Scorch. Our Dynamaxing is done, but we are not locked into a move. I don't think we're locked into a move. We're using Dragon Darts. Did I even learn how to renout this game? I don't think I did. I think it was all Dragapult and Ferrothorn. Huh. Well, it's time to get set up for our third game now that we're tied 1-1. And this time, since he's probably expecting me to lead Dragapult, we're actually going to lead Rotom. Because I think burning that Excadrill will go a long ways. Because that Excadrill is an issue. It's like the biggest issue for my team right now, especially since I don't have like Haxorus and I can't just come in and Earthquake the thing. So yeah, I think almost no matter what he leads, I'm okay with a Rotom lead here. But now I'm questioning, do I want Dragapult or do I want Ferrothorn? And I think I still want Ferrothorn because that can also kind of go toe-to-toe with his Excadrill. Though maybe I should have brought Dragapult. I don't know. Maybe I should have not brought Hatterene. No, that can't be right. Hatterene has like super effective moves on 5 of his 6 Pokemon. We're bringing the Hatterene. Okay, well I got mine locked in. RaiJolt, he's thinking hard about this one. He doesn't have much time left to think. Okay, there we go. He's locked in. Oh, he's starting off with his Excadrill. I'm okay with this. Although it could know a Rock-type move. We are full HP, full defense, bold nature on this Rotom. Hey, he's going to start off Dynamaxing right away. Alright then. Max Rock, oh, that's not good. That's gonna set Sand as well. Took the hit. I don't particularly want to take another one of those. But we got him burned, so his attack stat is now halved. So that Sandstorm is also negating our Leftovers recovery. And I know Overheat's not going to kill him here. I could Dynamax with the Rotom. I don't think that's what I want to do. I'm going to go right into Ferrothorn. He could go, and that past gameplay me at this point was thinking, okay, he could go for the Max Knuckle. That's like the worst thing he could do here, predicting my switch. And I'm okay with that because he's got the burn on. And he actually did predict that switch. We took that hit like a champ, but now he's boosting his attack again. So it's kind of like, well, there goes our burn. But we got to get the Assault Vest off of him. And then we should be able to kill him with an Overheat. That's the general plan I'm going to go with. What I would really like him to do is switch out. I don't think that's going to happen. Goes for the Max Quake. Which is also kind of interesting, because he's like reapplying a special defense boost when we knock off his Assault Vest. That's kind of a smart move. Well, we have stalled out his Dynamax turns. You know what? We're going to go back into Rotom here. I want this Excadrill dead. It's just so... It's so good against my team the way it is. We're immune to that. All the meanwhile, he's taking more and more damage from the burn. I would think Overheat can still finish him off from here. Let's find out. Rock Slide. Oh, we held on, but... Oh, we got flinched. Are you serious? Oh, that's so bad. Our Rotom is dead now. We can't do anything about it. So do I bring out Fairweather? I mean, we'll go for the Overheat. It's Dynamax? No, that's not right. He goes for a Rock Slide, and he misses! Hey, the Hax has returned in my favor. So, yeah, Hax for Hax. And Excadrill, his biggest weapon against me, is now down. So what else did you bring in this game? He knows I brought the Hatterene. Always bring the Hatterene. Oh, it's Toxtricity. Do I want to save this Rotom? Kind of. I don't know what for. It's not like I can do much to this Toxtricity either. My Ferrothorn is kind of hurt. There's Boom Burst. It didn't do a ton of damage, but it is giving him that Throat Spray activation. And again, I don't know what I can really go for here. I can go for Explosion. But yeah, with that boost, he does enough to break through the last of our HP. Well, this isn't good. He still has another Pokemon after this Toxtricity. And with that boost, there's no way I can survive to get a Trick Room up. So we are just going to maximize our potential here. And we'll just go for the Psychic. And we'll see what happens. I think we should have the HP stat to survive this. Oh, gosh. Well, we survived. We got poisoned. Go for the Max Mind Storm. Be done with that Toxtricity. Yeah, I'm just not getting Trick Room set up this game. But now we've got Life Orb and Poison damage on us. What's your final Pokemon, RaiJolt? This is turning into a close game. Dragapult. Dragapult. Max Starfall. And I kind of disagree with this play. He goes for a Dragon Dance, and I'm like, well, the only reason he could even think about getting away with that is if he has Focus Sash, which he does have Focus Sash. Now, I'm not fully sure how the Misty Terrain works. It says it lowers the attacks of Dragon types, but does that mean it just lowers all Dragon-type Pokemon's offensive attacks? Or does it mean that just Dragon-type moves get reduced? We're immune to Dragon-type moves. I guess we just... it doesn't matter what we do. He goes for the U-turn, because he goes for the U-turn here, and it doesn't kill us. Oh my gosh, 7 HP Hatterene. Yeah, I kind of didn't expect to win that one. after not getting my trick room set up. But we pulled it out in the end. Alright. Those were some fun games. And with that, I will see you guys next time.